In life, we often hold on tightly to the things we love, afraid that if we let go, we'll lose them forever. But sometimes, love isn't about holding tighter. It's about learning when to set them free. Today's story will remind you that even the kindest hearts can make painful mistakes when love turns into attachment. So listen carefully, because this story might just change how you see love, freedom, and letting go. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village surrounded by green fields, there lived a humble farmer named Mr. David. He was a gentle, hard-working man who spent his days growing crops and caring for his animals. But even with all his work, his heart often felt empty, for he lived alone, with no wife, no children, and no one to share his meals with. One chilly morning, as he walked toward his barn, something caught his eye. Lying on the cold ground was a tiny bird, trembling, weak, and unable to fly. Its wing was broken. Mr. David gently picked it up and whispered, "Don't worry, little one. I'll take care of you." He made a small nest out of straw, placed it near the warmth of his fire, and fed the bird crumbs every day. As days turned into weeks, the bird slowly healed. And in that time, a beautiful friendship grew between them. Every morning, the bird chirped happily when it saw him. Every evening, it sat on his shoulder as he watched the sunset. For the first time in years, Mr. David didn't feel lonely anymore. The villagers often teased him, saying, "You care too much for that bird. One day it will fly away." But Mr. David just smiled and said, "It won't leave me. It knows I saved its life." Then one bright spring morning, the bird flapped its wings, stronger than ever before, and flew a little higher than usual. Mr. David's heart filled with both joy and fear. He wanted it to be free, but he couldn't bear the thought of losing it. So he kept the bird inside, convincing himself it was for its own safety. But days passed, and the bird grew restless. It began pecking at the window, desperate to feel the wind again. Still, Mr. David ignored its cries. He told himself, "This is love. I'm protecting it." But one morning, when he opened the cage to clean it, the bird suddenly spread its wings and flew out. Higher and higher it went, until it disappeared into the blue sky. Mr. David stood there for a long time, tears in his eyes. His heart ached, but deep down, he understood. True love is not about holding on. It's about letting go. That day, he learned a powerful lesson. Sometimes when we care too much, we hold others back from becoming who they're meant to be. Whether it's a person, an animal, or even a dream, we must learn to open our hands and set them free. So what's the lesson here? Love is not about possession, and it's about freedom. When you truly care for someone, you don't cage them. You let them soar. Today we learn new words and sentences through this story. Remember, learning English can be fun when you practice regularly. So keep listening, keep learning, and keep growing. Make sure to like, comment, and share how this story helped you improve your English. Thank you for watching it, and I'll see you in the next story, where we'll continue learning together.